right, man. Welcome to Men of Value in 360. Got a quick lesson here for you. All right. I might notice something. Men of Value has the acronym MOV, move. And I don't think that's by mistake. So let's explore that a little bit, all right? So why movement is essential for men of value in 360, MOV. For a man of value, movement isn't optional. It's fundamental. And it's foundational. That's why the acronym MOV fits perfectly. Men of value move physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. So let's go into that a little further. All right. Number one, movement builds momentum. This is huge. Stagnation kills confidence. When a man moves, even in small steps, he regains control of his direction. Progress creates energy, and energy creates more progress. A man who moves becomes a man who cannot be stopped. I'm going to repeat that again. A man who moves becomes a man who cannot be stopped. Movement is huge. I know way too many guys who get caught in this stagnation of not trying anymore. So they just sit home, they do nothing. And nothing creates more of nothing. That's why movement's so important. That's why the MOV acronym plays such a huge role in the Men of Value in 360. All right, so let's keep going. Number two, movement sharpens the mind. Motion wakes up the mind. A man who moves his body keeps his thinking sharper, his decisions cleaner, and his spirit lighter. Stillness without purpose leads to overthinking, anxiety, and doubt. No kidding. Movement pulls a man out of his head and back into his power. Just go out and work out. How do you feel after you work out? After you go for a run? After you lift weights? You feel amazing, right? You feel energized. That's what I'm talking about. And how do you feel on the opposite end of this? How do you feel when you wake up late and then you just lay in bed all day? How do you feel at the end of all that? Do you feel better? Do you feel like you have more energy or less? When I sleep in too late, I notice my energy level throughout the day is just bad, and I feel like crap on top of that. But whenever I exercise, I always feel so much better, and I encourage all of you guys to move. That's what this whole video is about, all right? So let's keep going. Number three, movement strengthens identity. Men of value don't just talk about change, they embody it. Every workout, every walk, every stretch, every action sends a message. I am a man who shows up. I honor myself, and I'm built for more. Powerful. Movement isn't just good for your health, it's good for your identity. So movement is good for our identity. Number four, movement connects you to purpose. When a man is moving, he is listening to his breath, his heartbeat, his intuition. A man in motion is a man who stays connected to why he's here and what he's capable of, right? That's what movement connects you to. Movement connects you to your purpose. Let's say you have a purpose, but you don't do nothing. You're not connected to your purpose. You're not connected to your purpose because you're not taking any action towards your purpose. So your purpose is just sitting there. Without movements, there's no connection to your purpose. So move. Get off your ass. Let's get out there. Let's go. All right. Number five. Movement attracts opportunity. Life responds to motion. People trust a man who is active in his own life. Women notice. Employers notice. I choose to be self-employed, so that part I'm not vibing too much with that. Employers notice. But if you're employed, your employers will notice. And me, on the other end, as an employer, I definitely notice when they move, rather than people who are stagnant, right? And that's what you want. That's what you want to hire when you look at it from a business owner perspective, all right? People in general notice. The world gravitates toward a man who walks with purpose and carries himself like he knows where he's going. Isn't that the truth? Movement isn't just exercise. It's a signal. It's a declaration. It's a frequency. You want to raise your frequency? Start moving. All right, so let's finish it up. Men of value move, not because they're restless, but because they're responsible. Not because they're weak, but because they are wise. Not because they're running away, but because they're stepping into the next version of themselves. And that's what this channel is all about. This is what MOV stands for. Men of value move. All right, so that's a quick lesson for today. My name is Coach Bry. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Ask that you like, subscribe, and share and all that good stuff. And let's keep going. Let's get out there. Let's get it done. Let's move. Come on, let's go. Let's go get it done.